Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Mr. Lane here from San Diego, California. Just kind of wanted to do a little hangout today to kind of discuss the entrepreneur struggles. Um, Seems a lot of people, well, first of all, I kind of want to just go on a little tangent, I guess, about how people are always making up excuses of why they don't have a job. Like I see a lot of people on social media always complaining, oh, there's not no jobs, I can't find no work, no one's hiring, or I went on these interviews, they don't like me. What is it about me? Why don't they like me? Well, first of all, let's get something very, very straight here. People do not know you. You are a piece of paper, black and white, prior to walking through that door to interview with that potential company. So the thing that I don't understand is, how are you going to assume that you are so special? It's because you have to sell yourself in the interview. And if you can't do that, then you need to practice. And if you don't want to practice, you might want to look at doing something else. It's just very aggravating. Watching people complain, it's kind of a morale buster. Keep your negative Nelly ass to yourself. No one else needs to see that shit. I understand people like to use social media as a way to reach out to other people that might be able to connect them to a potential position. For myself personally, a lot of people always ask me, well, how are you able to work from home and stay at home and make a living? Like, how's that work? And you live in San Diego. It's easy. I'm determined, I'm focused, and I will not stop at no cost. I will keep going until I can't go no more. It's a drive. You got to have a drive. You got to have some type of passion. There's plenty of jobs out there, and I guess that's kind of where I'm getting to, is that there's plenty of opportunities out there for you to do something with yourself, for your family. It's all about you taking the next step to do it. You don't have to go to no fancy school. You don't have to, have owned a company or ran a company or anything to that nature. It's just utilizing your brain to the fullest function and opening up different avenues and doors that you weren't seeing before. A good example that I'll give you is probably about a year and a half ago. No, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. 2 years ago, I had purchased my English Bulldog Boss. And there's one thing that I do not like doing, and that is picking up his dog doo-doo. I basically kind of almost refuse to do it. I have a really bad gag reflex of it. I don't like the smell, don't like the look of it, nothing. Just pure freaking nasty to me. So I get on Google one day and I'm like, let me see if someone does this for a living. And lo and behold, someone does. I was able to contact the guy. He charges me $15 a week to come over to my home, scoops all my dog's poop from my yard, from out back. And I have a pool out back, so I have no grass, so it's even worse because luckily my dog's smart enough to do it all on the side of my home where no one ever goes, and it's just where like all the pool equipment basically is stored and where the pump is. And I was just kind of like, wow, but the guy, he's not killing it. But my point is, he makes a living picking up dog doo-doo. And he doesn't do anything special. He doesn't have like no special shovel, no special scooper, no special. I mean, he does have his own little like, formula that he created that's organic, healthy for the kids, healthy for the pets, won't stain the grass, etc. And he'll come over and he uses our garden hose to spray it down and then puts his cleaner down, scrubs it real quick, and then he's done. It takes him probably 30 minutes, if that, to come back, do it all. I mean, he's pretty much on a regiment. My point being, once again, you can do anything, and for the most part, turn anything into a business if you just open up your eyes a little bit. I'm not saying you're going to make millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you can right now start something, profit from it tomorrow, and now you have made some money to keep you going for the next day. Quit bitching and complaining about there's no jobs, they don't like me, I just don't freaking get it. Get off your ass and do something. One thing you shouldn't be doing is bitching on social media about not having a job, because you had all that time to write this long pity party that you're trying to get for yourself, when your ass should have been fucking on Craigslist, Monster, Career Builder, something like that, looking up how to get a job. It's disturbing because I work my ass off to provide for my family, and I do it all for myself, and I don't sit there and ask for a damn pity party or bitch and complain. Money gets tight. It's not always as hunky-dory as it may seem. It's life, people. Get with the fucking program. That's the thing I just don't understand, is you're going to bitch about there not being jobs, but there's plenty. My personal struggle for me is just maintaining organization. I get too many damn ideas in my head that I want to run with, and I've really learned to capture those ideas, write them down at least, so it gives me something to kind of fall back onto later on and explore. But I think right now I run 8 websites right now, and only like 2 of them are kind of similar in the niches that they're in. So it's kind of it's a hustle, and trying to optimize them and trying to do everything else. And a lot of the reasons is just try to cut the money out, because yeah, you can go pay someone to do it, but when you don't necessarily have the money to pay someone because they want some outrageous fee, it just don't really make sense to me. And to me, building these companies from the ground up, from the website up, I should say, not necessarily from the ground up, but just from the website up, I want to know how to go in there and edit my own content, how to go in there and search engine optimize my own content. Because at the end of the day, if I pay that person, they don't give me the results that I'm looking for, I'm still out all that money and the time that I lost for them to take it to build it, when I should have just been doing it my damn self. I mean, now granted, if you fall into a business model or an idea that might not have to necessarily require the internet all that much, and it's probably nothing that you necessarily have to worry about. But for me, a lot of my marketing and advertising, I don't spend $1 on. I don't pay for Google ads. I don't pay for Facebook ads. I don't pay someone to write my content. I do everything myself because it's more rewarding at the end of the day knowing that I did it. I might not have the same amount of followers or the same amount of build-up as other people do, but I have true passion knowing that everything that I am doing is coming from me. Everyone that works with me, they work with me. They don't work with my assistant. They don't work with a colleague. They don't get pushed onto an email list where they're just dripped into, some campaign. They actually get some one-on-one time. Well, I got a bell. Hope you guys have a good day. Talk soon.